Hi and Assalamualaikum students.
Waalaikumsalam.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so how's everyone doing today? Good?
Good. I'm doing
Fine.
good.
Good.
Good, okay. Have you had your lunch?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, I am WAHIDA AMALIEN. You can call me Miss WAHIDA or just call me Miss. Okay? So, before we proceed, let me tell you a few rules that you have to follow in my class. So, the first rule is you need to keep your mic on mute in order to reduce any background noises when I'm teaching. But, of course, you can unmute your mic when if you have any question regarding our lesson later. Okay? So, the second rule is wearing appropriate clothes to make sure you look presentable in my class, even though it is an online class. But, okay, you have to follow this one. Luckily, today everyone is very presentable. Is it clear?
Yes.
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 Okay, you can see my screen, right? Yes. Okay, can someone tell me what pictures do you see here on my screen?
The first one is bleach.
Okay, how about the second one?
Fire
Fire
extinguisher.
extinguisher.
Good. Have you ever used any of this in your life?
Yes.
Publish.
Okay, I believe that most of us have used bleach once in our life, but for the second one, fire extinguisher, not everyone can use that, right? So, for your information, there is chlorine in a bleach and bromine is one of the substances in fire extinguisher. And this is really related to our topic for today, which is the periodic table of elements. And today we will be focusing on elements in group 17. Okay. Before we proceed with our lesson, at the end of my class, students should be able to correctly state at least 3 names of elements from group 17. The second one is students should be able to determine the respective position of group 17 elements going down the group. And the last one is students should be able to state the changes in physical properties of the elements when going down group 17. Okay, now let's get to know about group 17. Group 17, also known as halogen, and they exist as diatomic molecules such as Cl2, Br2, and I2. So group 17 consists of fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. So as you can see here, each element is represented by their own chemical formula. So here I already arranged the elements according to their respective position going down group 17. Okay, students, everything's clear?
Yes,
Understand, right?
Understand.
Okay, good, because this is a very simple facts that you have to memorize actually. But don't worry, to make it easier for my students to memorize the elements, I prepare an acronym for you, which is flowers, color brown, interesting, and attractive. So don't you agree that it is easier to memorize the elements by using acronym?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, right. So make sure you use my acronym, the acronym that I prepared for you to memorize the elements. Okay. So now let's proceed with our next session, which is mini activity. It's your time to shine now. So for this activity, based on the chemical formula given, you have to state the name of each chemical formula and arrange them according to their respective position going down group 17. And you have to give me your answer in the chat box. Everyone get it? Understand?
Yes.
Yes, understand, Miss.
Understand, Miss?
Okay, good. So thank you. So now you may start answering this question in the chat box. I want to see 5 answers. Now. Okay. Good job, everyone. Can I have one volunteer to read the answers out for me?
Yes.
Okay, Takir, please.
Okay. First is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine.
Okay, good job, Takir. Does everyone have the same answers as Takir?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, good job. So the answer is fluorine, the first one. The second one is chlorine, and then bromine, iodine, and the last one is astatine. So, now This is where group 17 is placed in the periodic table of elements. Okay, now let's proceed with our next session, which is physical properties of group 17. But before we dive into this part, what do you understand about physical properties?
Miss.
Okay,
Physical properties is the change in characteristic.
Okay, good answer. Another answer? Any other answer?
It is something that is observable and measurable.
Okay, both Auni and Shamana gave a very good answer actually, but to emphasize more on it, I would say that it is actually a characteristic of a substance that can be observed or measured without changing the identity of the substance. For example, it includes sizes, color, melting point, and boiling point. So, as we go down the group, the size of atom increased and the reactivity decreased due to the size, due to the increase in size, and it is also because of the force of attraction between nucleus and valence electron becomes stronger. And the next one is melting and boiling point will increase as we go down the group because it will require more heat energy to overcome the intermolecular force, which will cause the melting and boiling point to increase. And the last one is as we go down the group, the color of each element will become darker. Do you understand?
Yes, Miss.
Is there any question on this part? Do you have any question?
Miss.
Okay, Shakil.
What happened to the density of element when going down the group?
Okay, that's a very good question actually. So, for your information, the density of elements increase as we go down the group because the mass of elements increase. Is it clear? Do I answer your question, Ashikin?
Yes, Miss. Thank you.
Okay, good job. Is there anyone that have other question?
Me, Miss.
Okay, Fazrin.
Okay, so Miss, just now you said that the color of the elements became darker as we go down the group, right? So,
Yes.
does that mean that all elements have the same color?
Okay, for this one, actually no, not every elements in group 17 does not have the same color. All the elements have different color. For example, chlorine gas is greenish yellow, liquid bromine is reddish brown, and solid iodine is purplish black. Okay, Fazrin, do you understand?
Yes, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
Okay, welcome. So can we proceed to the next part?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the fun part where we will play another activity. So, for this activity, I need you to take out two pieces of paper and a pen. So, okay, great. So, for each question, for each statement that you see on the screen, you will need to write your answer on a piece of paper, then raise up that paper to show the answer to everyone, like this. Can you see? Okay, so everyone have to do it together, okay? Are you ready?
Miss. Ready, Miss?
Okay, you just need to write whether the statement is true or false. Get it? Okay, so for the first one, as we go down the group, the melting point of iodine is lower than chlorine. Okay, you can write your answer now. In the count of 1 to 3, you have to raise up your answer. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Raise up your answer. Okay, the answer is
False.
yes, correct. The answer is false because as we go down the group, the melting point of the elements is increasing, and we know that chlorine plays upper than iodine. So for the second statement, as we go down the group, the color of elements become darker. Write your answer now. Okay, true or false? 1, 2, 3. Is that your answer? Okay, so the answer is
True.
true. Good job. Okay, now that's it for the activity. So now we proceed to the last part of our class, But before that, I want to ask if you do you have any question regarding today's lesson?
So far, no.
No.
Okay.
Same me.
So what have you learned today?
Elements in group 17.
Good job, Christopher. And then what else
Physical
do we learn?
properties of group 17 element when going down the group.
Okay, good job. So that's what we have learned today. So is there anything you don't understand? Anything else?
No,
Okay.
no, everything clear.
Okay, good job, Auni. So if there's no more question, let's do some simple quizzes, shall we?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
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 Okay. You can join my the quizzes now. You can enter the code or scan the QR. Okay, 3 people joining in. Faster, faster. Azrin, okay. Now, one more. We wait for Christopher.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Do you have an internet connection problem, Christopher?
Yes.
Can you join in? Cannot?
I think I cannot. My internet connection has problem.
Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, just do it together with your friends by watching on the screen. Okay. Now let's start the quizzes. Everyone finish answer the quizzes? Not yet?
Yes, yes. I already done.
Okay. I will end the quizzes now. Okay, congratulations to Fazrin, Nah,
Thank you.
and Shah. Good job. Now, we will have a very quick discussion about the question in the quizzes. Can we?
Yes.
So, can I have Shamanil to read the answer for the first question, please? Answer only. What is your answer?
False.
Okay, so the answer is false. Can you choose one of your friends to share the answer for the second question?
I choose Oni.
Okay, next, Auni. What is your answer for the second one?
Brahmin.
So, is it B, R?
B.
Okay. This one, right? So, who do you choose for the next question?
I choose Fazrin.
Okay. Azrin?
When going down group 17, the size of atom increase.
So the answer is? Okay, true. Good job. Next person, who do you choose, Fazrin?
I choose Ashikin.
Okay. Ashikin. What is the question for number 4?
The boiling point of chlorine is higher than iodine. So the answer is false.
Okay, good job. The answer is false. For the last question, can I have Christopher to read the answer for us? Is it okay
My
for you?
answer is decrease.
Okay, good job. Thank you, everyone. That's all for the quick discussion for the quizzes. Good job for completing the quizzes. Now, with the end of the quiz session, then let's end our class. But before that, let's recall back what we have learned today. In simple words, today we learned about elements in group 17 and each element represented by their own chemical formula. Remember?
Yes.
Okay. So we also learned about what happened to the physical properties of group 17 elements when we're going down the group. Okay, before I forget, I just want to inform you that I have attached the simple notes and question set for this particular topic in our Google Classroom. So please make sure to check it out because we will be discussing the question set in our next class, okay? Make sure you do it, okay? The question set?
Okay, Miss.
Yes,
Okay.
Miss.
Okay.
Okay. So, I think that's all for today's class. Thank you very much for your attention and cooperation. If you don't understand, please take a look at the simple notes that I give you in the Google Classroom. Please revise back. Okay? Good job, everyone. Thank you so much. See you in the next class.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.